Happy New Year to all of you. Guys, this is going to be our year. It's going to be an epic year, and I am so excited. Let's start off the year good with round number 4 here at Monaco in our F2 2019 career.
Here we are at Monaco for today's qualifying session. This really is one of the hardest circuits in the Formula 2 calendar, so the drivers need to be sure to bring their best.
Guys in the pit box ready for Monaco qualifying in F2. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so you will always be up to date with what's going on here on YouTube. Guys, we're going to kick this year off with a high. We're going to see how good we can qualify here in Monaco. And yeah, guys, like I said, 2020 is going to be our year. 2020 is going to be a good one. Heading into Sandavot for the first time. Beautiful run there through the corner, a little bit slower than I wanted, but heading up the hill, you guys can see we majorly fall down the order. We are now in P20 into the casino section. We're going to make up a few spots, I hope. Very tight line there. I nearly clipped the barrier on the outside. I have a little clip on the outside as I come out of that corner. Now heading into the hairpin section of the track. We are up a few positions now, heading into the slowest corner on the F1 and F2 calendar. Get the car turned in and then just shimmy past the barrier. I don't think I even shimmied there. I don't even think I touched there. Then a very tight double right-hander. And now we're heading through my favorite section of the track, the famous Monaco tunnel. When you exit the tunnel, watch out for the blinding light as suddenly it goes from dark to bright sunlight. Then light up to the brakes, heading into the no-belt chicane. Try and get as close to the barriers as possible. Get the grip down as quickly as possible. Open up the throttle. Now heading through to back. Very tight corner, clip the curb on the inside, run through here with the max amount of speed. Purple middle sector for us. Now heading through the swimming pool chicane, clip the curb on the inside. And now it is only Raskas and the final corner left. Through Raskas, it's a good run through the final corner. I missed the apex just slightly, open up DRS, and we're heading towards the line, and we're gonna be in P!
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are Hubert, Tete Camara and Nick de Vries. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself underway. Monaco. Formula 2 has been welcomed back to this most famous of race locations, and the excitement in the air is building as we count down to the start of today's race. So the Circuit de Monaco, 19 corners making up this famous 2-mile track. It's already one of the slowest tracks in the calendar, and in these difficult conditions, we can expect average speeds to be even lower still. And even with that, it's fair to assume that we may well see the safety car out at some point during the race. I'm not the only one sitting here today who's looking forward to today's race. My friend and ex-GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi next to me is already on the edge of his seat awaiting the start of the event. How's it going today?
Hello there, Alex. I'm great, thank you, and very excited to get started. I have a feeling we are in for a very special event today.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. What a qualifying from Antoine Hubert. He'll start from pole position, with Sergio Sette Camara alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have De Vries, Giotto, Nicholas Latifi, and Delatraz, Joe, King, Aitken, Mick Schumacher, Galeo, Matsushita, Dorian Boccolacci, and Boschong, Mazepin, Alesi, Ilott, and Juan Manuel Correa. Calderon and Mahavir Raghunathan starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Guys, please leave a like as a prayer. If you really want to send me a good prayer, subscribe. And don't forget to ding the bell. But it's Monaco, combined with F2 cars, that's already hard, and now we've added heavy wet conditions. Okay, welcome 2020. This is clearly gonna be a hard start to the year. feature race here at Monaco 2020 is starting off with a bang as we head to 5 red lights, and it's go, go, go for the Monaco feature race. It's myself and Sergio the camera on the front row. I have a massive kick of oversteer. Nick the Freeze is trying to have a move as well, but I am still on the inside. I give Sergio a bit of a squeeze as we keep P2. It is Sergio the camera on P2 as we try to get the grip coming up the hill. Nick the Freeze at P3, Luca Giotto P4, Louis Delatraz P5, and in the back there, Nicholas Latifi is battling with another car for P6, but heading through the casino section. I nearly clipped the wall there on the inside coming out of that corner, but you guys can see it's sliding everywhere. I need to find out where the grip levels are as I go wide heading into the hairpin section. Sergio tries a move, but I shut the door solidly in his face as quickly as possible. I cannot afford I can just not afford at all to let this P1 go. Sorry, I was like a record player that got stuck on a place. But in any case, heading to the famous Monaco tunnel for the first time. Stuff is looking brilliant. We come to the Nobel chicane early onto the brakes, guys. The thing with the wet weather is you brake so much earlier in the wet conditions. It's not even funny. And coming out, you guys see there's a little kick of oversteer, but I control it. And I'm not sure if you guys saw with the strategy. My strategy is basically to try and keep these wet weather tires all the way till the later part of the Grand Prix, because there is a dry stage coming. But with the car oversteering as much as it is and spinning all the way, I'm sure it's not just the problem I have, but I don't think those rear wets are gonna hold as long as I want them to, especially not with these F2 cars that wear their tires so immensely hard. But we're coming onto the home straight for the first time, and it is myself leading the way from Sete Cameron P2 and De Vries in P3. Now, as you guys can see, it is actually myself defending from Sergio Sete Cameron on lap 9. Yes, we're on lap 9, guys. The rest of that first stint of the race, nothing happened. This is the lap where I am coming into the pit lane. Like I said, my tires were not going to hold. It's just there is too little grip, and it is so hard to stay consistently at least twice a lap. You get a massive kick of oversteer, which wears the rear tires. So guys, you guys see, I'm going for my usual undercut strategy as we dive it into the pit lane. We want to keep this P1, and I knew the fresher rubber over the other drivers is the only way I'm going to keep P1, because the other cars do have better pace than me. They just can't get past me. So this is actually a very, very, very risky, but basically our only strategy. It is the end of lap 9, the start of lap 10. You guys can see I am dead last, but I am the first and only car to pit at this stage.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Thank you, Jeff. It is so good to hear your voice, my friend. I've missed you. I know I give you a lot of crap, but seriously, man, I missed you.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
Okay, so the clear patch is definitely on its way. But I think we're still going to have to wait a little while before the clear patch gets here. But as you guys see here, the grip is still very low, but actually I actually exited the pit lane in quite a fast manner. I was pushing like a stabbed rat. I was throwing the whole, not just the kitchen sink, I was throwing the whole kitchen at it. Because I knew if I wanted to keep my P1 and actually keep my feature race record going, I was going to have to be very fast. For those of you guys that don't know, we have not lost a feature race in this 2019 F2 season thus far, and I would really like to keep that record going. But if Sergio Sete Camera and Nick de Vries has anything to say about that, they will really, really quickly want to put a stop to that record. But in any case, heading towards Raskas, who is going to dive into the pit lane for the lap directly after I did. It is Sete Camera who is answering my pit stop. So it is Sete Camera, and there comes Louis Delatraz in the background in the Carlin. I almost said dams, but Sergio Sete Camera is in the dams car. So there we go, both onto a brand new setup with the tires, just like myself. And now they are exiting the pit lane. Have I done enough to get ahead of Sergio Sete Camera and Louis Delatraz? Let's see. Sergio comes to the exit of the pit lane, and there I go. I blast past them, and that is me still in provisional pole. We still got half of the grid that need to pit, guys. But you guys see I've made a very, very good gap on Sergio Sete Camera. But now the problem is, the man we're heading to now. This man, Nick de Vries, the actual real-life 2019 Formula 2 World Champion in clean air, is a very, very strong driver, and if Nick has anything to say about what is going on, he has got to be pushing. And I think the reason he did not overtake Sergio for P2 is because he saved his tires. Guys, I looked at the race director, and Nick did actually go purple first and second sector, and as you guys see, I'm only going green. So at this stage, Nick de Vries is faster than me, and that is not good news at all. Oh my word, it is lap 11. As you guys see, I brake so early for this corner into the no-belt chicane. First kid just to get the car to turn in. The understeer is just as bad as the oversteer in these wet conditions, but I really have to make sure that I get ahead of de Vries. But de Vries, and hopefully Sete Camera does not lose a position to de Vries. I'm sure that'll make the Dams team and Sete Camera very, very angry indeed. Here we go, Nick de Vries for ART into the pit lane, new wet weather tires. The car drops down, and there goes Nick. Let's see if we are ahead of Nick. We are already ahead of Sergio. Are we going to be ahead? We're searching for ourselves. There's Sete Camera. We'll go back to Sete Camera. Why do we lose him? There he is. We are ahead of Nick. There's Nick de Vries on the inside of the track. I think he has jumped Sergio. Yes, he has. He has jumped Sergio, and we are still leading the way, but now with a very fast driver right behind us. So this is really going to be a battle and a half. But let's see what we can do. We're not going to be pessimistic. Let's just see if we can keep this lead and do exactly what we did with Sergio. Just stay ahead. The weather is just not allowing us to push hard to get out ahead and build a gap. It's just too slippery and too wet. And with it, Monaco being Monaco and me being me, I knew that was not going to happen. So yeah, we're quickly running through the top 10, guys. As you guys can see there, it is Giotto, then it's Latifi, Joe, Jordan King, then Mick Schumacher, that's P8, and P9 and P10 is Jack Aitken and Dorian Boccolacci. The top 4 is myself, Nick de Vries, Sergio Sete Camera, and Louis Delatraz, who had also a very good undercut on Luca Giotto. So they swapped P4 and P5. But as you guys see here, we are on our POV. I think this is lap 16 if I'm not mistaken. But in any case, Nick de Vries is right behind us, as you guys can see, but he can do nothing to get past us. Going through the casino section, coming out of the casino section, and oh boy! Oh my great googly moogly, I just gave myself a heart attack. How am I not out of this race, and how did I control that? How am I alive? Oh my great goodness. My right rear tire literally skimmed the barrier. How do I not have a puncture? That's another question. Oh my goodness, I think Nick de Vries was ready to brace for impact, because if I lost control here, this would have been a very, very ugly accident. I literally shimmied the barrier there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, I am lucky to still be in this Grand Prix as we head to the end of that lap. We tapped the last corner's inside barrier, and now this is going to give de Vries and Sete Camera the chance to make a move on us. I defend from de Vries. Sete Camera nearly loses control of his car. Where is Louis Delatraz? There's Louis' front wing. He is going around the outside of Sete Camera, and Sete Camera loses another position, and he is now officially off of the podium. Louis Delatraz gets himself up into P3. Hashtag driver of the day, Louis Delatraz. As you guys see me going wide at the casino section, but that was on purpose. I wanted to get these wet tires cooled down a bit and some water on them. Because as you guys see, we're drying out the racing line very quickly now. And I have another kick of oversteer coming out of the no-bell chicane. It's side by side heading through to back. Lord, the 2018 said there was a crash there with myself and Sete Camera. We are still... How did we survive that? Guys, in my 2018 FT season, there was a crash between myself and Sete Camera at to back with this specific, almost a carbon copy. How? And that was in dry race conditions. This is wet. How did me and Nick de Vries survive this? Clearly, luck is on my and Nick de Vries' side today. Holy Moses. And no! The guys, listen to his engine. It is over for Louis Delatraz, who I literally said a minute ago is driver of the day. An unwanted engine failure just takes Louis out of this race. And now it is Jordan King and Nicholas Latifi going side by side on the final lap, have I mentioned. through the swimming pool section. They're still side by side doing what me and Nick did, just much better. They are banging tires, they are banging side pods. Jordan King wants this position with everything he's got. He's on the outside as they go into Rascats for the final time, but to no avail. Nicholas Latifi defends that, and we are going to keep our record going as we win here in Monaco.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Brilliant stuff from Arden today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think this race was won thanks to the tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can, it's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over an entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
As they make their way down to the podium, there's no denying the strength of the Arden team. Arden aren't afraid to take risks on new talent, and it certainly looks like it paid off today. Fantastic work. And now, let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Antoine Hubert, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
It's got to be Tatiana Calderon. She was fast, aggressive, everything a top-class driver needs.
And now a look at the team standings. Dams move to the top of the table. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from ART this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care. Welcome back for the final event of the weekend, the sprint race. Here, the top 8 from yesterday's feature race are reversed to make up the grid below us, and in just a few minutes, those drivers will be hurtling down into turn 1. In the commentary box for the big race today, I'm Alex Jakes, and joining me once again, it's Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as well as being the 2012 GP2 champion, you also have experience as a test driver in F1. What would you say are the biggest differences for people fresh to the world of F2?
Well, Alex, I think it's an exciting time in Formula 2 right now. For spectators, a lot of excitement comes from all the drivers being in the same car. That puts the emphasis on driver skills, meaning lots of overtakes, which means exciting race for us.
Okay, don't try anything silly into one. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
That is the idea, my brilliant engineer named Jeff. Guys, thank goodness the rain has come and gone, and we are gonna have a dry race. It's the sprint race, just the red soft tires to take us the entire way, and let's see if we can get this little BWT Arden up a few positions. The usual P8 after the top 8 get reversed of the feature race results. So it is myself at P8, De Vries P7, set their camera P6. You guys catch the drift. Actually, it is Mick Schumacher who is gonna lead us as the lights
clear. Weather is looking good for now.
As the lights go green. And it is Guan Yu Zhou in P2, Jordan King P3, Nicholas Latifi P4, Luca Giotto P5, Sergio Sette Camera P6, Nick De Vries P7, myself P8, and the two Campos cars of Jack Aitken and Dorian Boccolacci round at the top 10. Remember, the sprint race, only the top 8 get points, so I get the minimum points if I finish where I am, but we are obviously going to try and make a few positions. But once again, Monaco being Monaco, it's going to be quite a challenge. 15 laps of Monaco ahead of us in the sprint race. Mick Schumacher and Guan Yu Zhou on the front row. 5 red lights and it's go, go, go for the sprint sprint race here in Monaco. Mick Schumacher gets a brilliant run off of the line with Guan Yu Zhou P2, but Jordan King gets the best launch out of the top 3, and he goes up the inside of Guan Yu Zhou through the first corner, but they are side by side heading up the hill, as well as Luca Giotto and Nicolas Latifi in for P4 and P5, right behind them at his Sete camera. And as you guys see, Mick Schumacher is already starting to get away from number 2 and number 3. Jordan King is trying to move up the inside as they head into the hairpin section. It's going to be very hard, but he gets the move done on Guan Yu Zhou. Beautiful move there, as you guys see me there in the background going for a move on Sete camera. But that was absolutely beautiful racing from Jordan King and Guan Yu Zhou. Talent for the future F1 seat. Definitely. Guys, Mick Schumacher has now got quite a commanding lead if you take it's only lap 1. But let's jump back to the POV of Nick de Vries, who has started right ahead of me. As you guys see, I had a good launch, but bogged in second and third gear. Nick leaves the door wide open heading into T1, so that's an easy position for myself. Now I'm going after Sergio Sete Camera, the unlucky man of the feature race. Not the unluckiest, but one of the unlucky ones. And as you guys see, he is right behind. He is caught behind his teammate and Luca Giotto, who are battling very hard, so he's got nowhere to go. And now I'm going to make it 6 cars in a row, 2 wide, into the hairpin section. That is an absolutely beautiful shot there. I try up the inside of the hairpin as well, but it's very tight, and Sergio just says, no way, Jose Hubert. Not now. He gives me the squeeze, and now I'm still in P7, but I'm going to try my everything to get past Sergio Sete Camera. P6 would be quite good, because I think Sergio is my closest championship rival, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, we are on YouTube for the first time in more than a month. I've forgotten a few stuff, but I will get back into the grind, and then I'll get back to where all the knowledge lies. But in any case, heading through to back, and now through the swimming pool section of the track. Can we make a move on Sergio Sete Camera? Heading into Rascas as we are much faster going through this section. And for some other reason, we have front wing damage. The left front part of our front wing is believably damaged according to our MFD. But guys, don't worry about that. I later on realized that was just a glitch. I didn't have damage on the front wing. It was just a glitch. So don't worry about that at all. But you guys see Sergio Sete Camera tries to take back P6, but I just tell him, no way, Jose, just like he told me on lap number 1. In any case, guys, you guys can see it now. We had on quite a few laps earlier. I think once again it's lap 9. The top 5 have bolted away, and I'm constantly under threat from Sergio Sete Camera. Heading up the hill, I get a bad run through turn 1. We are heading up the hill side by side. It's a little close. Oh, Sergio hits the wall! I saw a piece of front wing flying there. I am on the outside. We bang once again as Sergio hits me again. Heading through the casino section. What are we going to do? Heading into the hairpin section side by side. He does not have the downforce to go with me around that corner. Guys, I'm sure I gave him enough room there. That is hectic getting through that section. But guys, look at this. Oh my word. I was a little bit violent with the squeeze, but he still had enough space to not bang himself against the wall. He bangs the wall a second time and then runs into me a second time. Oh my word. Chaos here at Monaco for Sergio Sete Camera. It's a weekend he is really going to want to forget. But guys, as we come across the line to start the final lap, Mick Schumacher has been dominating this race, and he really deserves the win here. Jordan King P2, Guan Yu Zhou P3, Luca Giotto P4, Nick is at the TV P5, myself in a very lonely P6. P7, it is still Sergio Sete Camera trying to defend from Nick de Vries in P8. P9, it is Jack Aitken, and P10, the second Campos car of Dorian Boccalacci. Guys, that's basically all that happened in the sprint race. I'm serious. We are on the final lap. We are going to jump back to Mick Schumacher very soon. This was really just like the F1 2019 season. Monaco just didn't provide as much as it should have. But, oh well, you can't have a brilliant race every race. Sometimes you have a boring race. But guys, you guys can see it's Mick Schumacher going through the Nobel chicane for the final time. All the yachts there on the side, keeping an eye on all these beautiful cars. Heading through the swimming pool section for the final time. There we go, clip the curb on the inside. Now the official swimming pool chicane. And that is it for Mick Schumacher. 2 more corners to go. Rascas and the final corner. It's been a beautiful drive from Mick Schumacher. and he is going to take the win here in the sprint race for Prema. Mick Schumacher wins here in Monaco with Jordan King P2 and Guan Yu Zhou P3. We are gonna come home for P6. And guys, unfortunately, for some other reason, my PS4 did not record the final podium celebrations and all that type of stuff. So we are gonna go directly into the feature race highlights directly as I cross the line. There we go, P6 in the bag. A beautiful weekend indeed. Guys, we are still leading the championship, and this was honestly just an epic weekend when it comes to results. I would have liked a little bit more in the sprint race, but with SHAREfactory camera pressuring me all the way after I overtook him, the top 5 just bolted away and there was nothing I could do about it. And there's quite a lot of controversy between myself and SHAREfactory camera at this stage. So I think I've made an enemy in my former 2018 F2 teammate. So yeah, we'll see how things go, guys. But what an epic weekend here in Monaco. Some beautiful shots in the wet weather of the feature race. And yeah, guys, 2020 is here. Guys, just a quick heads up. Guys, I'm gonna be most probably gonna get a job somewhere in this year again. And then the videos will not be as consistent as you guys are used to. But I'm still gonna grind to get at least 1 video out every week. But my goal is 2 to 3 videos a week. So don't worry, even if the videos get less consistent, guys, YouTube is my dream. It will always stay my main dream, and we will always be on the grind. You guys will not have to worry about that. It's a big year for gaming. The new PS5 is releasing. The brand new Xbox is releasing. The final year with the current F1 regulations. So the F1 2020 game is going to be absolutely astonishing. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get a new 3rd game on the channel this year. That is a promise from my side. So there is a lot that's going to happen in 2020, and I'm honestly so excited. I just want to jump for joy. I hope you guys are excited as well. I hope you guys are going to climb onto the hype train just like I am currently yanking the caboose, because honestly, this is really just gonna be a year to behold. And guys, the main goal for this year is 200 subscribers. So please share this video with your friends. You guys are the word of mouth. Please share all your social medias, and I will give you a shout out in a future video. Guys, that has been that for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying till the end. 2020 is gonna rock. Guys, please, if you liked what you've seen today, please drop a like on the video down below. If you loved what you've seen today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe and ding the bell to have all your F1 2019 and Dirt 4 needs met, as well as a hidden future game coming this year. Guys, it's been awesome. The next video is gonna drop pretty soon. I love you guys. Have an awesome 2020, and please stay here with Turbo Fox Races, because like I said, and I've repeated a lot of times, it's gonna rock. I'll see y'all in the next video. Cheers!